Howdy y'all, this is the Muslim Cowboy here, and I have a question for you Christians. Now, I know the narrative is that Jesus willingly came to kill himself for the sins of mankind. But I have a question. If he was so willing, then why did there need to be a Judas? Because if Jesus was willing to come to kill himself for the sins of mankind, because he couldn't forgive people's sins on his own, why did he have to use Judas? Why didn't he just put himself on the cross himself? Why did he have to use somebody else to betray him? And why would it be a betrayal? Rather, Judas was doing the work of the Lord. For verily, Judas should be the most rewarded because he is the one who helped facilitate the murder and the suicide of Jesus. Peace be upon him. Now, and I've got another question. So, if you're going to say that Jesus was willing to come and give his life so that he could die for the sins of mankind, and it was part of his plan all along, why, if someone was willing, would he at the end of his life say, Ilahi, Ilahi, lama shabachthani? Why would he say, oh, yeah, my Lord, why have you forsaken me? What kind of God who is doing something for the sake of the people lose faith in his own self while he's about to get killed? And I know you want to say this is his human side, but at the end of the day, there are many other humans who are right now willing to give their life for what they believe in. Right? You have people in Ukraine who are fighting what they believe to be their just cause, fighting against the Russians. And they're being tortured. And they're not saying, but rather they are going and they're giving their lives easily. You ask any Muslim to defend their families, we would give our lives at the split of a hat. But Jesus, who was allegedly sent for an even more bigger purpose, according to you, he was getting scared at the end of his life. This isn't just the traits of a human, but this is the traits of a coward. This is something that we say, A'udhu Billah, that the real Jesus would never have said something like this, even though we still say he is not God. So think about these things, Christians, and ponder over them, for verily you know the truth in your heart. Jesus is not God. Jesus was a man and a prophet, but he was the mightiest of men and the mightiest of the prophets amongst the 5 greatest prophets: Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad. Peace be upon them all.